Hello and welcome to your YouTube channel Mind, Body and Soul. Today's video we're going to be looking at stage 3 of our dieting, pull the trigger. Now here before you see a table of a typical dish. Each dish provides 405 calories per meal. This sort of meal eaten every 3 hours will bring you down to about this level of body fat. Now once you get to this level of body fat, hopefully you'll have a bit more muscle than this one, but once you get to this type of body fat, then it's time to start pulling the trigger and cutting food out. So if we have a look at the table, and highlighted in yellow is the ingredients you've put in the meal. You have minced lamb, red chilies, onions, tomatoes, mixed peppers and frozen peas. In the section beside it you have the nutritional values per 100 grams. In the section below, highlighted in yellow, is the amount of grams you've put in each meal. So you can see minced lamb 2000 grams, red chilies 360 grams, onions 600 grams, tomatoes 1000 grams, mixed peppers 1000 grams, frozen peas 960 grams. And in the columns next to it is the nutritional value for each of the ingredients. At the bottom, highlighted in yellow, you can see the nutritional values for the whole pot you've just cooked. And highlighted in yellow below that is each individual calories, protein, carbs and fats. Each meal at the moment provides 405 calories, 0.9. divided into 10 dishes. Now if we have a look at the table again, what pull the trigger stage is, we have to start cutting things out to lower the calories so we can get a more sharper physique. So if we just take a look at them, you can see minced lamb 2000 grams, 24 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbs, 622 grams of protein, providing 2720 calories. Now being as this is the main source of protein, we won't be cutting that out. Now we look at red chilies, 360 grams of red chilies with 1.8 grams of fat, 15.12 grams of carbs, 6.48 grams of protein and 108 calories. Now this one, even though it's got a lot of carbs, the reason why we put red chilies in, because it has fat burning thermogenic properties, so we won't be cutting that one out. The next one is onions. We've got 600 grams of onions, which provides 3 grams of fat, 45.6 grams of carbs, 6 grams of protein, providing 222 calories. So this one we will be cutting out. So if we highlight that in red, so we know to cut it out. Now the next one is tomatoes, 1000 grams of tomatoes, 5 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, 5 grams of protein, providing 160 calories. Now with tomatoes, it does have 29 grams of carbs, but we're using tomatoes to cook the mince in rather than cooking oil. While we're trying to lose weight, we don't mind losing out on the cooking oil, but once you get to a stage where you don't want to burn fat, then you can drop the tomatoes and replace it with oil. So we'll be keeping the tomatoes. The next one is mixed peppers, 1000 grams with 5 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, 8 grams of protein, providing 190 calories. You could cut this one out, but being as it has a lot of vitamin C and a lot of other nutritional things in it, we will keep this one. Now the next one is frozen peas, 960 grams with 6.72 grams of fat, 72 grams of carbs, 47.04 grams of protein, providing 652.8 calories. I must admit I was surprised how much carbohydrates and protein is in peas, but being as we're trying to lower the calories and we've already got a lot of protein from the minced lamb, we shall cut that one out as well. So we'll highlight that one in red so we know what ones to cut off. So we're going to remove the onions, 600 grams of onions, and we're going to remove 960 grams of carbs, of frozen peas, sorry. So you can see the totals highlighted in red. You've got 4,058.8 calories, and each meal is 405.9 calories. So once we cut out the onions, you can see the totals highlighted in red, that the calories have dropped to 3,830.8 calories, and each individual meal has dropped to 383.1 calories. So from 405.9 calories, we have dropped 22.8 calories. Now we cut out the frozen peas, you can see that the calories now have dropped to 3,178 calories, which from the 405.9 calories is an extra drop of 65.3 calories, and overall it's dropped 88.1 calories. Now if we have a look at the meal amounts, we have so far divided it into 10 calories, which is leaving us 317.8 per each meal. But if you want to go even lower and divide it into 12, now you can see that the total calories is 264.8 calories, which from 405.9 calories it is dropped 141.1 calories. So if you see there, you can see the top row is the original, then the second row is when you've cut out your frozen peas and onions at 317.8 calories, and the third column you can see with 12 meals instead of 10, it drops from 317.8 to 264.8. Now once you start cutting down to this sort of level, you should be achieving this sort of physique. Now when I say achieving this sort of physique, I'm not talking about the muscle mass, I'm just talking about the definition on the stomach. Good old Lee Priest, we still love him. So anyway, I hope this first video on pull the trigger stage is helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, bye bye.